Hey, hey, hold on. I just gotta take a seat. Please excuse my Laguda coffee cup, because I always like it big. Okay, that didn't come out right. I mean, you know what I mean? I like my cup big. Dirty minded people. Ogbono feli feli bi amala to jina gangan. No wonder that I'm hotter than you. And I'm hot and you're not. And you're hot and you're not. Oh, the lipstick does come off a little bit, but not that bad. Okay, what is this video about again? Hey my beautiful people, how are you all doing today? Today I'm gonna get personal with you. I don't know, as you all know, my channel is a mix of so many things. I do hair, makeup, comedy, dance, just name it. So if I can really describe my channel, what will I call it? I don't know, help me. Today's gonna be a different kind of video, not the kind of video that you've ever seen on my channel, because you guys are my friends, either you know it or not. You guys, I don't really see you guys as subscribers or viewers, so I'm gonna be getting more personal with you guys, because we are family, we are one, we are yes of the Father. I'm sorry. Yeah, so usually I don't even know how I should start, but yeah, as you all know, as you all know, I just moved to a new apartment like a month ago. Today is what, the 25th, so it's like a month and few days, or a month and a week, I think, that I moved into this new apartment of mine, and I'm really loving it. Like each time I wake up in here, like I just feel a sense of peace and like I really belong here, you know? That's how I feel here. And it's so funny how I found this apartment, and it's really important that whatever you're gonna do in life, try and consult God first if you believe in God. And if you don't believe in God, I'm telling you right now, you're missing a whole lot. In fact, seriously, if you don't know God, you should know Him. You should build a relationship with Him. If you don't know me, you might not have seen this part of me before, but I actually really love God. I have a relationship with God through His Son Jesus Christ. So whatever I'm doing in life, I always consolidation. I always consult God first. I always pray to God. And it was so funny when, before I moved into this apartment, I was actually planning to move into a 2-bedroom apartment with one of my friends, but it didn't go too well. So that same day that we decided that we're not going to live together anymore, and I went online to search for an apartment, and I mean, just to cut the whole long story short, God Himself provided this apartment for me. And I really don't want to bore you with my long story, but the way how everything played, and how my friend and I didn't end up not moving in together, and immediately after we had the discussion that it's better we don't live together, you know, and I found this apartment, despite the fact that I've searched online for like weeks and days, and this apartment didn't pop up. But immediately I concluded that we were not going to live together, my friend and I. Immediately this apartment popped up And then I went to the pictures. Just immediately I fell in love. I just fell in love with it immediately. And when I even came in here to check it, I felt a sense of peace. I know you are probably all like, what is the big deal about finding an apartment? Everybody finds an apartment, so why are you telling us a story about an apartment? Who cares, man? Who cares? I know, but it's different with me because, like I told you, my relationship with God is huge. It's a huge part of my life. Like, I can't do anything without God. So every little thing that happens in my life, God has a hand in it. And when I said God himself is the one who provided this place for me, I'm not even kidding. But anyways, when I came to check this apartment, I felt a sense of peace. I just felt like, yeah, it was just like God is like, yeah, this is where I want it to be. I didn't plan for you to share. I have a bigger plan for you, you know? And I know. You'll be like, so God wanted to give you a small apartment. No, but it usually starts from one place, you know? Because I know he's taking me places. This is just the beginning. This is just telling me a bit that he's gonna, you know, I'm gonna move to a really bigger place, and I'm gonna look back and be like, wow, I remember when I moved into that tiny apartment, I was so happy. Oh my God, you know? He's gonna, but I want you to bring you guys, the reason why I recorded an apartment tour, and I'm going to be recording all of these things, that I want to bring you guys together on this journey of my life with you guys, because I know God through himself, Jesus Christ, have a huge plan for me, and this is just the beginning of new things in my life, you know. So I want to bring you guys along with me. I want you guys to see where I'm starting from, so that, you know, when I get up there, we're gonna go together, you know. And I'll be like, started from the bottom, now we're here. Ooh, started from the bottom, now we're here. I know where I'm coming from, and I know where I am now. And there's one thing that will tell you the story of my life. Don't always be deceived about this always smiling face and stuff. I've been through a whole lot in my life, okay? And if you guys stay tuned, you'll learn a whole lot about me. And please don't ask me, oh, when are you going to tell me your story? Oh, blah, blah. Just be patient. When I'm ready, I will let you guys know. But I've been through a lot in my life, and like I said, I know where I'm coming from. I know where I am now. And seeing how far God had brought me, it just blows my mind. I've actually been living by myself for the past 5 years now. However, where I used to live before, I used to live in somebody's basement before, and we used to share the kitchen and the bathroom. But I was just tired of that, you know. And I told God, each time, every opportunity I had, I was always telling him, I need to move out of here. Lord, see where she put my salt. See where she put my pot. See where she put my cup. I don't like it. Please give me my own place. You know, I kept telling God that, and I think he was like, okay, jeez, you are annoying. Get out of here, okay? Take it and go. Why I'm actually sharing this with you is also to encourage you, then to bring you along this journey called life. But really, particularly and most importantly, I'm sharing this so to encourage you. Sometimes, despite the fact that you've prayed, you know, and God had answered your prayers, so many times the devil will like to discourage you, especially people that believe in God. The point is that you should focus on God and don't let the devil win. Don't let the devil discourage you. Don't let him frustrate you, because that is his purpose. So just so that you will get angry at God and rebel against God and all of that stuff. You know, that's what the fact that I said God had a hand in me finding this apartment, because I didn't even know if I could afford it when I got it. But one thing I've learned is that once you focus on God and have faith in God, he will, and I'm not even kidding, he will take care of you. Seriously, he's got you, because that's what he did for me. He got me, you know. That's how I feel right now. He's got me. I know I'm beginning to sound like a preacher right now. I'm beginning to sound like a pastor now. But anyway, after I moved into this apartment, a week after I moved into this apartment, the devil tried to discourage me. And my apartment is the ground floor, because there's no main floor, because it's like the ground floor, the first floor and the second floor. So I'm in the ground floor, you know what I mean? There's no main floor. So like I was saying, a week after I moved into this place, I got flooded. I know some of you are like, what? It does flood in Canada? Honey, there are floods everywhere, okay? It was basically like, I don't even know what to call it. I've never seen anything like that in my life. I've never experienced that ever in my life. And it was really bad. It was a whole lot of water. And I got scared and discouraged, and I was like, but God, what is happening? You are the one who found this place for me. You are the one who provided this place for me. Why am I being attacked? You know, that's how I felt. I felt like God left me, you know. And it's a really horrible feeling, because like I said, I have a really close relationship with God. Like sometimes when I pray or when I'm alone, you feel like I'm talking to a human being, because I actually talk to him like he's visible. So at that point when I was flooded, I felt like God had left me, you know. And that is what the devil wants you to feel. He wants you to feel like God had left you, because immediately you feel like God had left you, you want to rebel, you want to get angry and speak ill of God. But then when that happened, I just remembered Job in the Bible. After all that happened to him, not a tiny bit of what happened to Job happened to me. I only had a flood, and I already felt that bad. So I can imagine what Job went through, you know, losing all his whole family wiped out, every of his property wiped out, but yet he didn't speak evil of God. And then I remember a Bible verse that says there will still be trouble, there will still be storms, but I will be with you. It doesn't mean God had left you because there's storm. It's just that in the midst of that storm, yeah, let me speak my Canadian accent, okay? In the midst of that storm, God is gonna be with you. Because so far we are on earth, there will always be troubles, there will always be tribulation, no matter how close you are to God, no matter if you're a pastor or whatever. Because we're on earth, earth is filled of good and evil and everything. The only time we're not gonna feel pain or have troubles is when we're in heaven. But so far we're on earth, no matter who you are, even if you're an angel living on earth, you will have trouble. Because even when Jesus was on earth, he had troubles, you know. So when during the flood, and thank God, because even before that, earlier that day, because it happened around 1 a.m. yeah, in the night. But God is so good, I tell you, he never fails his own people. That day before the flood, like earlier that day, because I went to work, and from work I went to Walmart to do some shopping, you know, for this is to decorate and to get, you know, home stuff and everything. God already showed me, like all day I've been feeling water. Oh, I just been hearing water. It was like I've already seen it happening. God had already showed it to me that there's gonna be a flood. But I was like, I don't think you'll let that happen, Lord. Like that, I think that's what I was feeling in my heart, because I didn't really take it seriously, because all I was hearing was water, and I was like, what is this feeling of water all day? You know, even in my heart, like even as I came back from work and I opened my door, in my head I feel like I was gonna open my door to a whole lot of water, you know. So God already showed me, already made me feel, already spoke to me. Like it's not like I really heard a voice, but it's just weird. I can't explain it. I can't really explain it, but it's like you've seen something before it happened, but not like you've really seen it. I don't know how to explain it, but in one word, God had showed me this because to get me prepared that the storm was coming. But I wasn't really prepared because, like I said, I've never experienced that before. So I was like, I don't think so. Because like I said, it was a week that I moved in here, so I still had my stuff all over the floor. Things had not been put into place, you know, and all of that stuff. So that night I came back from work, and because I don't have my furniture yet, like I have a bed set, but I don't have my mattress yet, and I don't have my couch yet. So I'm sleeping in my sitting room for now because I have my duvet on the floor. I'm going to show you the progress of this place after this video. I'm going to give you a tour about an update tour, how my apartment looks like now. I've not got a lot of stuff, so I've been sleeping in my sitting room with my duvet on the floor. So I've been basically sleeping on the floor, And the reason being that the stuff I wanted, because I have really high taste and I don't have money, so I actually have to wait a while to save to be able to get what I want. So I want to be happy, so I'm going to just wait and be patient and get what I want, because God told me he's going to give me everything new. And it means everything new bed, because I actually got rid of all my furniture, my old furniture in the whole place I was living. So I'm trying to start from scratch. And the stuff I want to get are really expensive. Furniture are really expensive. But like I said, I just don't want to go to Kijiji or Craigslist to get used things. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. Actually, in fact, my old stuff, the whole place I was living, I got everything used and it was really nice and I really liked everything. But it's just that this is a new era for me, you know. There's nothing wrong with you getting things from Craigslist. You'll even be surprised about so many nice things they have there, and it will save you tons of money. But for me, I'm at a stage that like, this is what I want to do, and if this is what I want to do, that's what I'm gonna do. And when it involves God, then I'm rest assured I'm gonna get that thing. It might be a while, because I've noticed that, because this year I've been closer to God this year, and I've noticed that if you want everything from him, it comes with patience, a whole lot of patience, and a whole lot of patience rather. And I've been teaching myself to be really patient, I tell you. If you just like everything that applies to life, you want anything good, you have to be patient, which is why I've not gotten most of my furniture, because I'm being patient to get what I really want. But anyway, that's besides the fact. So that night I came back from work, I ate, you know, and I slept on the floor in my sitting room. And around, I think 1 a.m. or to 1, I woke up to a thunderstorm. It was so loud, I was so scared. I've never experienced that kind of thunderstorm before. It was like the skies were angry, basically. It was like God was angry, and it was just so loud, and there was so many lightning, so much lightning, so much thunder. I was so scared, and I woke up and I started praying and started praising God and all of that stuff. So I did it for like, I think 30 minutes, and then I slept off. I even got up to go pee. It was funny, when I went back to sleep, I was hearing like tum 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 tum, like the toilet, the water in the toilet was making some weird sound, like tum tum tum, not like tum tum tum, but it was making some weird sound. And I was like, that just dropped. It was just like a word just told me, like, be ready. That water, I actually felt that I felt like the water was going to come out from the bath, my toilet. That's how I was feeling. I'm like, okay, maybe the water is going to come out of my toilet or from the sink. I had no idea, but that was the kind of feeling. I had that urge that water was coming, but then I was like, I didn't take it seriously, you know. So anyway, after praying and all of that, I slept off, and like, I think 10 minutes after sleeping off, I just felt something cold, because like I told you, I was sleeping on the floor. I just felt something wet on my body, on the floor, and I was like, yeah, here it is. You know, it's so funny how God had already prepared me that was gonna happen. So it was like, yeah, here it is, it's here, water is here. But it was so weird when I felt the water on me. I was like, is this really happening? Because I felt like I was dreaming. It just felt, seriously, it was like I was basically dreaming, or it was like a movie or something. Like, I couldn't believe that happened to me. When I woke up, there was so much water. Like, I'm gonna put the pictures and show you. I didn't know what to do. Like, there was so much water, you can't clean it with a rag, you can't clean it with a mop. We had to actually scoop the water off the floor. That was how much water it was. And I didn't know what to do. I was just shouting, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, what is this? What is happening? Oh my gosh. And it was more scary because I didn't even know where the water was coming from. It wasn't coming from the toilet, it wasn't coming from the sink. Because, you know, if you know where the problem is, maybe you can stop the water. But I had no idea where the water was coming from. And I was just so confused. I started like, oh my gosh, God, why is this happening to me? I've been left free, oh my God, no, oh no, no. It's so funny, I can laugh about it now. Anyway, so after like trying to clean up by myself in 15 minutes, so I called the landlord and the landlady. And thank God, they're really good people. They got here like in 15 minutes. And when they got here, they were so surprised because they've had this building for like more than 10 years, and they were like, this had never happened before. They were as confused as I was. Immediately they got here, I just started crying. I was like, oh no, this is a stupid building. Why did you move into this stupid building? Why didn't you tell me that I'm moving into a building that has floors? Blah blah blah. The lady was like, just calm down, move your stuff. And my stuff was on the floor. Oh my god, so much stuff and thank God, oh my god, thank God that 2 days prior to that, I had my TV hung on the wall because my TV was on the floor. My camera, everything, well, not my camera, I think I put my camera on my dresser, but my TV was on the floor. Most of my books were on the floor. So many of my things were on the floor. But 2 days prior to that, because I did most of this thing by myself, I hung my curtain, I hung my TV up by myself. So it took me longer because I had to watch videos and read tutorials on how to hang a TV. But anyway, thank God I did hang my TV on the wall. Oh my god. And that's how my new TV would have been ruined. And I don't know how I would have handled that. But thank God that none of my personal belongings got damaged. I mean, my shoes were drenched in water. So many of my clothes were drenched in water. My duvet, everything was drenched in water. The carpet in my room was drenched. They had to take it out and sun dry it. Anyway, they came here and helped me clean. I had to throw so many of my documents, but thank God they're not that important. They're not that important. It was just like my pay stub and some other things, excuse me, and some of my tax receipts that got damaged. That was basically what got damaged, really. But none of my personal belongings really got damaged. My shoes are dry now, like you can't even, if you come in here, you never know there was even like a flood in here. Because even when my friend came later in the evening, she was like, are you sure there was a flood in here? It doesn't look like it, even look neater. And thank God we could clean everything up. So apparently they found the solution to where the water was coming in. I mean, there was a lot of rain that day, a lot of thunderstorm that day, and that was why the water came in. So the water was basically coming into the wall and besides the fact that there was a lot of water, it rained a lot that day, there was a pipe beside my room that got shifted because it was so windy. So it got shifted, and somehow instead of the water going into the pipe, it was going into the floor. And after some time, because like I said, I'm in the ground floor, after a while, the water will have no place to go, no place to drain, no sewage, and then it started coming into the floor, to the ground. So the water was basically coming from the ground up above. And I don't know if the rain didn't stop or anything. I don't know. I think there would have been so much water that it would be ridiculous. It would be like a tornado basically. But anyway, they came in, they cleaned everything for me, and it took a while. We were like, I called them in like 1:30, and we were still here for like 6 a.m. still trying to clean the water up. It took that long. It took us 5 or 6 hours to clean out the water, because as we cleaned the water, more was coming up. And there was no particular place that it was coming up from. We couldn't really detect where exactly it was coming up from until later, and then they realized the water was actually coming into the walls of my room. But anyway, I thank God that He saw me through that had happened, because initially when it happened, like I said, I was like, God, you've left me, why is this happening to me? But then when I remember that word that said, it's not that there will not be trials and tribulations. There will be, and that doesn't mean God have left you. I will still be with you. And immediately my thoughts just shifted from, oh my God, why is this happening to me having confidence. I just had peace that I've never felt before, like peace that word can give you, peace that I can't even describe it. Like even in the midst of that trouble, even in the midst of that flood, even in the midst of what I was going through, I felt peace, and I felt that He was with me. And thank God the people could get here quickly. We could clean this whole place. Even they all had to do the laundry for me. Like even after all this place, after all said and done, this place came out looking cleaner. Seriously, and it made me even love this place more because of that memory that I've had here. That people even came here, they were like, it doesn't look as if there was flooding here. And even with the flood that happened, it even gave me new ideas on how to decorate this place, because I tell you, because even the devil tried to use that to discourage me, because when that happened, I was like, I have to look for a new place. But I was so angry because now I have to start the process all over again, having to look for a new place, having to search for a new place, having to move again. It was just too much. It was too damn hard for me. But then when I remember the fact that God was the one that actually provided this place for me by himself, I was like, heck no, devil, you're a liar. I ain't going nowhere. No, bye, Felicia. You know, basically. And I'm not going to be moving out here, no. Because they found where the problem is and they stopped it. And even though whenever it rains, I get scared sometimes. But once I pray about it, then I know everything is going to be fine. And I made sure none of my important stuff is on the floor. I try to put most of my stuff up and put them where they're supposed to be. So even if it floods again, I'm not going to get any of my personal belongings damaged. Like, the only thing that might get wet is probably my carpets and my rugs, you know. But besides that, really, it's not big of a deal anymore to me. Like, I've experienced what the flood is, so it's not gonna be strange to me anymore. So that's one of the experiences I've had in life. I've had so much experiences, like, you guys don't even understand. Like, I've gone through so much. Like, I've gone through seeing someone really close to me almost died. Like, I've seen so many things. I've seen like so many things that happened. Like, even my grandmother like passed away last year, you know. And you know, she was before I left Nigeria, you know, we were like, oh, we're gonna see each other again, and I'm gonna come home. But unfortunately, I can't see her again because, you know, she passed away last year, and I really wish I could see her. Oh my, getting teary-eyed now. Oh my god, are you serious right now? And you know, like, so many things happen in life, but it's not that God had left you. He's still there with you. He just wants you to lean on him, and not because of what you're going through. You know, don't ever speak evil, or don't ever speak back to God. You know, or speak ill of him when you're going through pains or circumstances. Everything is for a reason. I've learned a lot. It made me, you know, the flood made me stronger. I'm a stronger person now. Like, if any other flood happens to me now, it won't be weird. It won't be strange anymore. You know, like, the devil used that. Like I say most of the time, the devil is the don't do. He's a mumu. He's an ode. Seriously, he's a fool, because he lets some things happen to you so that you get discouraged. But what he doesn't know is that you actually get stronger from that experience. Because even with the flood, I've gotten stronger. Like, it had added to my resume. I tell you, if I see that next time, like, it's not gonna bother me as much anymore. I've got stronger from that flood. Like, I even like my apartment more. Like, I even have more ideas on how to decorate this place, and that I'm gonna hang so many things on the wall. You know, like, I came out stronger. My apartment came out nicer. Like, none of my personal belongings got damaged, thank God. And I'm not moving out of here, at least not this year, because I signed a year contract. Everything is fine now. Everything is back to normal, you know. And yeah, but just know that no matter what you're going through, it's gonna be over. When the flood was happening, I thought it was never gonna end, because we were cleaning for hours and hours and hours, and well, just like time was going by so slow. But no matter what you're going through, it's gonna end. Because just look at it like the seasons. Like, when winter starts, like, you feel like, oh my gosh, it's too cold. When is it gonna start? When is it gonna stop? When is it gonna be over? And even though you're suffering in the cold and everything, and you want it to be over now, you know, it might not go away immediately, but eventually winter will go away. And summer will come, and you'll be like, oh, it's too hot, we want to spring. It's still gonna go away. Each season has its own timing. It's gonna end. So no matter what you're going, just like morning and night, because like the Bible says, trial may last for a night, but joy comes in the morning. Seriously, no matter what you're going through, it's gonna end. Like I told you, I've gone through so much in my life, and while I was going through that, I felt like it was never gonna end. I felt like God hated me so much. I felt like I was one of the unfortunate people, basically. Like, God just created me, like, just go to the world and just go suffer and just go be sad and miserable. Like, I promised God I'm going to tell my story one day, so that I can tell you that. And that's why I'm bringing you guys along with me with this journey, that no matter what, you will make it, because you have no idea. Like, I never had this much confidence. Like, people think, oh, you're so confident, you're so funny. I know God created me like this already, but I couldn't really live who I am. I couldn't really bring out my personality because I had zero self-esteem. Because I've been told that I suck, I can do anything, I don't know how to do anything, I'm not smart, I can't go to nursing school, I can't be a doctor because I'm not smart, only smart people go to school. Even someone really, really close to me told me that you're not smart enough. When I said I was going to be a doctor, they were like, you can't be a doctor because you're not smart enough. Or I can't, I've always felt like I can't pass an exam because I'm just so dumb. But you know, that's just a story for another day. But God has been so good to me. Like, I've passed several exams this year. Like, I've gotten a promotion at work. I passed so many of my exams. I've been doing so good this year. Like, God has been so good to me, and I feel like this door wouldn't have opened for me if I hadn't worked on my relationship with God. Because this year I decided to move closer to God, you know. And you know, even the Bible says, seek ye first the kingdom of God, and every other thing shall be added to you. So I didn't get all these things until I moved closer to God. And I always felt like for the past 5 years, and I told you I've been living alone for the past 5 years, I felt like I can do it all by myself. My beauty will give me this, my intelligence will bring me that. But it's just been stagnation. But until I built a relationship with God, before some doors could open to me. Like, I moved to a new apartment. Like I said, I got promoted at work, you know, to a position of a manager. I passed so many of my exams. Like, those were just opening for me. And even when that happened and I got the flood, and I was like, so I guess it's not in my destiny to be happy or what, or that my happiness shouldn't last or what. Because that's how I felt. I was really happy that I could move in here, but then I felt like my happiness was shortened, you know. But the devil was just trying to destroy me. The devil is a liar. Shame unto you, because all power belongs to Jesus. Like, honey, I got stronger from that experience. Like I said, I just added to my resume, because my resume is long. I'm not talking about job resume now. I'm talking about the resume of the experiences I've had in life. You know, I just added to that. So it made me stronger and wiser, and taught me how to handle that kind of situation if that ever happens again. You know. So I just really wanted to share with you that yes, my new apartment got flooded, but all glory to God, everything is back to normal. I just hope you guys are really encouraged today. Like, despite the fact that God might have answered any of your prayers, or you're going to your destination, the devil will still try to attack you. But don't give him the upper hand. Don't let him get the upper hand. When things like that happen, smile at the devil's face. Do what you got to do and move on, because God is with you. He will never leave his own. Once you have a relationship with God, I'm telling you, he will by no chance ever leave you. You will go through pains, because having a relationship with God doesn't mean everything is going to just go smooth ride, honey. There's going to be trouble, tribulation, because the devil will try to attack people that know God more, because he will try to discourage you, because he's looking for people to take to hell with him. I'm telling you right now. But just hold on to the word of God. It's really important reading the Bible too. Reading the Bible really helped me. And you know, I have this Bible app on my phone that it pops up a new verse of the Bible every time, and that really helped me. And that morning was so funny. I got the fact that in the midst of trouble, the Lord is still with you, and that was what I held on to that day. God will never leave his own. Attitude is really important too. Like, sometimes it's not that our problem is that big, but it's our attitude towards it that will determine how big that problem is. I mean, something really little can happen, but the way we react to it is what will really make that thing a problem. You know what I mean? Like, when the flood happened, I could be like, oh my God, Shineke, oh, my place are flooded, the whole world, come and see, yeah, all my documents are damaged. You know what I mean? But your attitude is really important, and sometimes your problem might actually be big, but you might just be like, yeah, things happen in life, and so what? Yeah, dust your shoulder and move on. And before you know it, things will solve itself. You know what I mean? So no matter what you're going through, I've learned that attitude is really important. If something happens to you, do what you got to do and move on with your life. Because this is life. This is part of life. What happens? Things happen. When it happens, all happen on in here. You just move on. Like, don't dwell on your problems. Do not dwell on your pain. Do not dwell on your circumstances, on your circumstances. Like, try to deal with it and just move on. Seriously, that's one of the things I've learned in life. Like, don't let your attitude change. Don't be depressed. Don't be down. Don't speak against God. He's there. He will always be God. Even if anything bad happens, even if the world is over now or anything happens, God will still be God. He's not gonna change anything about that. You know what I mean? So attitude is really important. No matter what you're going through in life, have a positive attitude. Just do what you got to do and move the heck on. That's what I tell you. And before you know it, the devil will leave you like, this one that I'm even trying to discourage, or this one that I'm even trying to make us sad, it's not even working. It's gonna leave you alone. Seriously. But if anything, if little thing happen, you're like, oh, hey, he'll be like, hey, the devil will turn you into his toy, because he knows that he will be able to take that out of you each time something bad happens. I hope you get me. So anyway, I hope I can help someone out there. I hope this inspires you to live, to realize that no matter what you're going through, God is with you, and that don't be scared when anything, if you have reached your destination, or if God did something huge, did something huge for you, and then trouble happened after that. Don't feel like, oh God, I thought you were the one that blessed me with this, so how come I'm having trouble? There will still be trouble. It's not the fact that it's not, because before I moved in here, I even prayed. When I moved in here, I prayed with my friends. We prayed together, and I was like, if this is not the place for me to live, you should have showed me or showed people around me that no, don't live in here, this is not for you. But I didn't get any of that. What I felt in here when I moved in here was peace. So the devil was trying to discourage me, like, no, it wasn't God that told you to move in here, but apparently it was part of God's plan for me, you know. But he failed. The devil failed, because I'm still here. My apartment is still looking beautiful. I still have my peace, you know, and things are back into place. So I just really thank God that the storm is over. I had absolutely nothing. I came from nothing, like absolutely nothing. Like, you guys have no idea. Like, I'll tell you my story one day. But God's plan for me is that He's gonna make me to blessing to my generation, and I'm holding on to His promises, you know. And I'll keep sharing with you guys, because I love to share a lot. I'm a giver. I love to give a whole lot. Like, even if I don't have money or anything to give people, like even my tutorials, like, you know, I learned all these things, and I want to just share with you, you know, that you too should share and know how to do your hair, or how to do your makeup, or bring smiles on your face. I just love to do things, give to people, make people happy, make people smile. I get so happy when you people say, oh, you're so funny, you make me happy. It makes me so happy. You have no understanding. Like, I love to give a lot, and I pray to God that He will make me a billionaire one day. He will make me, what I mean is, I don't even want to be a billionaire. Like, I want my riches to be to the extent that it will be uncountable, because I want to be a blessing to so many people. Like, all of my subscribers, I want to be able to give you guys things, give giveaways, and because all of these things on earth, we're taking nothing to heaven. Not a penny. We're taking absolutely nothing to heaven. Everything is going to end here. Everything is going to perish here on earth. But all the treasures you acquire in heaven, those are the only thing that will be forever. So why do I want to be hanging on to anything on earth? It's all going to perish. You know what I mean? Because Jesus can come anytime now, and it will be all over. So what is the big deal? So as things happen in my life, I'll be sharing with you guys, because I love to share, like I said, and I love to give. And I know one day I'm going to be mega rich, the real mega superstar. That, you know, I'll be able to give even for people that I don't know. And like, you know, I have already a ministry in my heart that God has dropped in my heart that is going to impact so many people's lives. So I've gone through nothing. I'm not even where I'm supposed to be, like, at all. Like, I'm not close to anything. I'm like, even like, for you to know that I've not been able to buy my furniture yet, you still know that I'm rich at all. No. I actually have to work hard and save to get what I want or what I actually need. So I'm nowhere close to where God wants me to be yet, but I'm holding on to His promises because I know one day, I know that I will make it. I know that I can stand no matter what may come my way. My life is in His hands. So like, no matter what you go through, He's got you. God got you. But make sure you build a relationship with Him. Make sure you know God, because I'm telling you, I know some people be like, but I got through my problem without God. But it's way beyond that. It's way beyond things on earth. You know what I mean? I don't know, like, I wish I could open up my heart to you and pour out what I really want to communicate. I hope this just helps somebody and encourages you that things do happen on earth. Things do happen, but when they happen, know that God hasn't left you, and do have a good attitude towards it. Like, don't feel like, oh, the world is over, life is over. It's just a bad day, not a bad life. Like, and know that whatever you're going through, it's going to be over. I've gone through so much in my life that I feel like it was going to be forever, you know. But I'm here today. I'm here today. I mean, like, I can't believe it. I can't believe that I can ever be promoted before in my life. I can't believe I can be put in charge of something, because from the beginning of my life, I feel like I'm worth nothing, because that's how people around me make me feel, you know. But I'm here and I'm thankful to God, and I'm happy I can actually live who God created me to be. This is who God created me to be. This is my personality. This is who I'm meant to be. You're not supposed to hide who you are, because, you know, when you have no self-esteem, obviously you're scared of living who you are, you know, coming out, like, you know, because that is the plan of the devil, because he knows God created you you're unique. Some people, because you know, some of the things I do on my channel, I'm just being me, but you guys will be like, oh, you're so funny, and then I go back to watch the video and I'm like, I don't see anything funny that I have done. I'm just being myself, you know. So you never know what your personality means to people. Like, people trying to live like somebody else, trying to live somebody else's life, you know, trying to behave like somebody else's. No, that's not who you're created to behave like. That's not who you're created to be. Be who God wants you to be, and you'll be surprised how many lives you'll be touching, you know. I never ever knew, like, people even want to watch me. Like, I have about 5,000 subscribers now. When I look at it, I'm like, who am I again? Who am I that I'm this blessed that this many people want to watch me? Like, and people are like, oh, I love your personality. I'm like, me? I have a personality. Well, it's been good. God is really good. I'm telling you, like, I can't talk. Like, I'm overwhelmed about how awesome God is, you know, and how He actually really answers prayers. And everyone has their own time. Don't look at it at the fact that, oh, look at this. Oh, you already bought a car. Oh my gosh, you already bought a house. Your own time is gonna come. It's gonna, no matter how many years. It took Joseph in the Bible how many years to get to his destination? It took him what? Because he was 12 and he was 30. It took him 18 years. It took Abraham how many years to have Isaac? Sorry about that. It took how many years for Abraham to have Isaac after God had promised him for so many years? He didn't have Isaac to still so many years. So everyone's destiny is different. The fact that you haven't gotten there in 5 years or 10 years doesn't mean you're not going to get to your destination. That plan, beautiful future that God has planned for you, you're going to get there. Don't be discouraged. It's just that everyone's time is different. It's not worth it. Or don't try to be like somebody else and behave like somebody else. It's not worth it. Be who God wants you to be, and you'll be amazed at how beautiful you are, or how amazing you are, or how blessed you are. Because you guys, I'm really thankful to you guys that you guys just made me see. You show through you, I could see like that I'm actually a fun person, that I'm actually a funny person without me even knowing. I know my friends do say it, like when I'm there, I'm like, oh my gosh, you're so much fun to be with, but I didn't really see it. But then, and I felt like maybe they're just saying it because of the fact that we're friends and they're close people to me. But we've not even met. You guys don't know me. You only watch me through my videos, and you're like, oh my gosh, I love your personality. You're so funny. You're so fun. You know, that's just how life is. So please, 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 don't try and hide who you are. If you're crazy, then be crazy. If you're gentle, we all don't have to be crazy. Okay. If you're gentle, then be that gentle. If you're quiet, then be quiet. If you, whatever it is that your personality is, just let it be. If you're a quiet person, don't behave to be crazy. If you're a crazy person, don't pretend to be quiet. If you're a gentle person, don't pretend to be, you know what I mean? Just be who God wants you to be, and you'll be amazed, and you'll be touching lives. You will really be amazed. There's a purpose why God made you that way, you know? I know this video is freaking long, but I'm so sorry. So guys, please be patient, because I know some of you are already asking for an apartment update and everything, and you're waiting to see how I furnish this place. But you guys will really have to be patient, because I have a wait, I'm not done. Long way to go. You guys learned something, and I'm so happy that we can be up close and personal like this. I hope my testimony today had touched somebody, even if it's just one person that my testimony today has touched. Like, I'm fine with that, seriously. And please, down below in the comments, share with me one of your testimony. What is it that happened to you but that God saw you through? You know, what is it that you thought you would never come out from, but you come out from? But because you never, people are actually reading this commenting. You'll be surprised what your comments can do to people. You'll be surprised what your testimony can do to people, you know. So please, please, please don't be quiet on this video. Share the testimonies down in my comments down below. But I'm trying to make my platform a positive one. If there's any negative one, I always delete all the negative comment. I ain't got time for that. Seriously, I'm trying to make my platform a very positive one, a life inspiring one, where people will come in here, read comments, and be blessed. And you guys, you know, we're no longer, you're not viewers to me, you're not subscribers to me, we're basically family. Because really, all we humans, we all came from one person, Adam and Eve. No matter who you are, if you're Congolese, you're black, you're brown, you're purple, no matter what, we only came from one man, which is Adam. That is where our origin is, you know. So we are all basically family. It's just like, you know, during the creation, during a point in time in the Bible, the Lord had to separate every one of us because people were rebelling against him, you know. That's where the separation came in, and everybody fell apart. But if that didn't happen, we'll all be speaking the all same language, all be in the same huge place, you know. So we are all family. So let's just share, what is it that you've been through but you're out of it now, or what is it that you're going through right now, and I'll put you in my prayers. So yeah, and that would be everything, guys. And stay tuned, because the video for my hair will be coming up, and I love it. It's so funny whenever I tell you guys in the video that I thank God for giving me the wisdom and understanding to make the hair. So you guys laugh at me like, oh, you're so funny, but I'm actually really serious. Like, when I say I'm thanking God for giving me the wisdom and understanding and the strength to do my hair and stuff. Like, I'm actually being serious, because I never knew how to do any of these things before. Like, because I was told I know how to do nothing. That's what not even to cook. They were like, oh, come on, seriously. But God that totally changed me. I can do, there's nothing that you give me that I cannot do. Like I said, I put all my curtains up by myself, I put my TV up by myself, everything in here. I called no one. And it's not because I'm being proud or I don't want help, but I just love to do things like this, because I feel like, maybe because for so long I feel like I can't do anything, and now you can do it. You're so obsessed with doing it. I think that's how I feel now, even with doing hair and everything else in my life. Like, Lord has really blessed me with wonderful hands. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm so glad you guys subscribed. Like, you don't even know how humbling that is to me. I'm so humble, because when somebody subscribes and my number of subscribers increase, I look at it like, really want to watch me. Who am I? Just one ordinary Ibadan girl like that, seriously. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you from the bottom of my heart, and I pray that whatever it is that you're going through, the Lord will bring you out stronger. You'll be stronger, wiser, more better, much better. Seriously, you'll come out better and stronger in Jesus' mighty name. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video, which is gonna be this hair fabulous. Go with the wind, fabulous. Hey, go with the wind, fabulous. And turn. And I will talk to you guys later.